In an about turn in numbers, Thailand reported 189 new COVID cases on Tuesday, 159 in Samut Sakhon. This on the same day that a massive 956 previous patients were released having recovered from the virus. Thailand's Prime Minister yesterday confirmed that the country will see the rollout of at least 2 million vaccines by the end of April, with limited doses beginning this month, mainly for frontline workers. After threats earlier in the week to use live rounds against protesters, police in Burma shot rubber bullets at them yesterday and fired gunshots in the air. This as thousands again took to the streets to defend the elected government, who are now under house arrest after the military coup. Requests from global governments to contact Suu Kyi, the now deposed politician, have been rejected. Trade between this country and Burma is almost back to normal, but with borders being heavily monitored. Millions of Burmese live and work in Thailand, and their status is being keenly reviewed by the state here to ensure safety. Meanwhile at home, a man was nabbed by police after fleeing here following a shootout at a petrol station in Suphanburi. There he'd been drinking with pals at the roadside of a local petrol station, and when approached by a policeman had pulled out a gun, fired and killed the officer. The 23-year-old was found hiding with relatives in Sriracha. Reports indicate that he admitted firing the gun but was drunk at the time. He also told police where he'd hidden the murder weapon. After the Kazakhstan Bank employee scam that's filled news columns for days, Pattaya police are now also looking at an online scam that seemed too good to be true. Of course it was. Send fake money to a fake company, watch advertisements online, and receive a whacking dividend. It was a Ponzi scheme, but so successful that many started by investing 1,000 baht and ended up sending their life savings after they'd first received the promised payouts. And word of the easy get-rich-quick scheme spread through friends and groups, with it now looking that by the time the operators closed down and fled, they'd made fortunes nationally, estimated to be in the hundreds of millions of baht, unlike their punters. Friday is, we reported earlier in the week, a national holiday, and many parts of our city are prepping for the Chinese New Year celebrations. Perhaps quieter than in the past, but then again a good time to visit and enjoy without huge crowds. And good news in neighbouring Rayong province, where the governor has finally lifted restrictions instigated during the COVID clampdown there. Alcohol can now be sold and bars can reopen with fixed closing times along with most other businesses. Following a 9-day period of no new COVID cases, schools through to cinemas and gyms to restaurants can expect to be in full flow by the weekend. And with the reminder, amidst masks and meters, wash your hands, wear a mask and keep social distancing. And the Met Office promising highs today of 31 dropping down to 23 and the chance of light showers at any time. That is the local and national news from Fab FM. For videos and of course to keep up with fabulous Pattaya, visit alwayspattaya.com.